Source: Android Central. We all have busy lives. When you're trying to remember to hit the gym, grab that present for your coworker, and still make it to the doctor, keeping track of everything is sometimes easier said than done. But the best part about having the best Android phones is that you can take advantage of various to-do apps. From tons of features to a pared-down UI, there is something here for everyone. So these are our picks for the best to-do apps for Android. What are the best to-do apps for Android? Without a doubt, and even with its subscription model, Todoist is the best of the best when it comes to finding the best to-do apps for Android. It's available on every platform you can think of and easily can integrate into Google Chrome or Gmail with its Chrome extensions. Plus, you can make the app as robust or simple as you want, or turn it into a Kanban board if that's your kind of thing. Google Keep may have started as nothing more than a unique note-taking application, but it has evolved into so much more over the years. Use it for notes or lists, then head back in and search for something specific if it comes back up later. You can even group specific notes with labels or use location-based reminders so you won't forget to grab the milk. TickTick is another of the best to-do apps for Android due to the various features that the developers continue to integrate. Using TickTick is as simple or complex as you want it to be, but you also get additional tools like the ability to use it as a habit tracker, or you can throw on the Pomodoro timer to try and focus for a bit. 1. Todoist. Whether you need to create a basic shopping list or plan out a much larger project, Todoist can do it all. The app is available on all of your devices, including Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, and there's even a Chrome extension. The developers have also made integration with other services a breeze, so you can use Slack, Alexa, Google Calendar, and more. Perhaps the most exciting aspect is the natural language parsing, which means that Todoist will understand what you're typing. There's no need for you to try and word or phrase things in a specific way. So just type "take the trash out tomorrow at 7 p.m. and the task will do the rest. Todoist's free plan gives you the ability to have up to 80 different projects, recurring due dates, and integrations. However, if you want access to reminders, comments, project templates, and more, you'll need to upgrade to Todoist Premium. Pricing for Premium starts at either $4 per month or $36 per year, regardless of your device. Best overall, Todoist. Manage your tasks from everywhere and anywhere. Todoist is not just for those on Android. It's for anyone that needs a task manager across multiple platforms. Additional features include natural language parsing, offline mode, and integrations with Slack, Google services, and more. 2. Google Keep. Source: Airwagoner, Android Central. Google Keep works great when you just need to get ideas out of your head and onto paper. You can create various boards, use labels for organizational purposes, and use Google Assistant to dictate what needs to be done. Plus, you can even use Keep as a bookmark saver of sorts, allowing you to share images, links, and more. Being able to have your notes and tasks all in one place is extremely useful and helpful. As one would expect, you'll be able to set time and place reminders, along with checking off tasks as you knock them out. You can even color-code your tasks and notes to find what you're looking for with a glance. Perhaps one of the best parts about Keep is the pricing. There is none. Google has made the app completely free, removing the need for another subscription to be added to your bills every month. Just use the app, get your work done, and save those ideas for future projects. Best for Googlers. Google Keep. Offload your ideas and keep track of your tasks. Google Keep is primarily a note-keeping app, but it does have pretty awesome to-do features baked in. It should be no surprise that it's well designed and easy to use since it is Google's own product. This also means that you may have it installed on your phone already. 3. TickTick. Source: Android Central. In previous years, TickTick was further down the list simply because of certain design choices and the lack of some features. However, the developers have been hard at work turning TickTick into one of the most robust productivity tools at your disposal. Along with keeping track of your projects and upcoming tasks, TickTick also works as one of the best habit apps for Android. That's thanks to the built-in habit tracker that can be easily accessed via the bottom toolbar. Plus, TickTick includes a Pomodoro timer for those who want to try something new to keep themselves productive while taking a break when you can. The Pomodoro timer is easily customizable, so you can put your head down, knock out a project, but take some well-deserved breaks in the process. Tasks and habits. TickTick. It can be difficult to find a task manager that is simple but can also be robust. TickTick checks the boxes by making it easy to organize your lists to be as simply or as complex as needed. There is also Smart 8 parsing, a built-in Pomodoro timer, and habit tracking capabilities. There are plenty of great to-do apps to choose from. Though they didn't quite make it into our top 3, here are some other excellent to-do apps for you to try out. Microsoft To Do. After the acquisition of Wunderlist, productivity nerds everywhere had high hopes for Microsoft To Do. And for a while, it seemed that the Microsoft team was picking up right where Wunderlist had left off. However, since then, we are still missing some key features such as natural language parsing and fully fledged calendar syncing. To-Do is still a great app, but it's better utilized by those who rely on other Microsoft products and services. Some great inclusions for To-Do are the ability to attach files to your tasks, easily share lists with whoever you need to, along with My Day. My Day is a personalized daily planner with suggested tasks that should be completed, along with the ability to add tasks yourself manually. Best for simplicity. Microsoft To-Do. Simplistic, yet familiar task management. Not everyone needs a productivity app overflowing with tons of features. Sometimes you want something sweet and simple, and that's exactly what Microsoft To-Do delivers. You can easily add new items to your list and create multiple lists for separating today's errands from long-term goals. Trello. While it's awesome that Todoist has finally added the ability to use boards for your projects, this is the key reason for an app like Trello. The app allows you to create multiple boards with customizable columns and the ability to take advantage of power-ups. Power-ups are another key reason to at least give Trello a shot, as these are practically extensions that can truly give you all the power you need. From integrating with services like Microsoft Teams and Slack to adding custom fields, these power-ups can prove to be quite invaluable. Until earlier this year, Trello offered a premium plan for individual members, but that has since been removed. Instead, the company has recognized that many businesses use Trello for organization, hence the new business class subscription tier. This includes unlimited power-ups, along with unlimited workspace, boards and unlimited power-ups. It's disappointing to see this transition, but thankfully, other apps on this list have started using Kanban-style boards for task management. Organize with boards. Trello. Instead of making list after list and adding specific tasks only to get frustrated, Trello changes things up. This app works with boards and specific blocks, customized to your needs. Trello also offers power-ups to improve the various cards found in your boards, such as custom field inputs. View at Udemy. View at Udemy. View at Udemy. Any.do. Any.do is one of those task management, or to-do apps, that has been around for years and years. The company has continued to push semi-regular updates, including a recent update to finally bring dark mode. But the enticing facet of Any.do is that you don't have to dive behind a subscription to take full. The app includes many features that you would expect to use without paying a dime. These include creating recurring tasks, sharing tasks or lists like your groceries, and attaching files. Any.do may not be as robust as some of the other options here, but that's just fine, and it's still a great option. Calendar. Notes. Any.do. Any.do is an app that aims to keep you organized through to-do lists and delivers a beautiful experience while doing just that. You can build multiple lists and customize each one with the tasks you need to complete. Any.do will also link up with your Google Calendar if you sign up using your Google account, which means everything is in one place. Remember the Milk. Source: Andrew Myrick, Android Central. At first glance, you may think that Remember the Milk is just a gloried and overpowered grocery list app. But that's simply not the case, as RTM lets you do so much more. This is more robust than a grocery list app, from using Zapier third-party app integration for task automation to providing sleek organization with tags and subtasks. Along with being available on Android and the web, Remember the Milk is available on just about every platform you can think of. Smart lists are a great way to keep atop those tasks you keep putting off, or ones that absolutely have to get done this week. Don't forget the groceries. Remember the Milk. Remember the Milk aims to make picking up groceries as easy as possible while also offering a fully featured to-do list with options to add specific items to your shopping list with barcodes, zip code-based deals, and the ability to add a reminder for specific items on your to-do list. There is plenty here too. Workflowy. Source: Google Play. When it comes to creating the best to-do list or task management system that works for you, sometimes it's best to start with nothing more than a list. Start with a list of all of your upcoming tasks and projects, and then you slowly, but surely, build the system out from there. That's where Workflowy comes in. The app may be missing some key features found in the other options on this list, but it's intended to be a more simplistic approach to handling your tasks. You can create different lists and groups, all starting from a single list and building things out there from there. Workflowy offers support for tags and reminders, while also including up to 100 megabytes file uploads before you would need to consider going pro. In addition to having an app on every platform, Workflowy tries to make things easy to organize and find thanks to features like global search and a recently introduced Kanban style. This may not be the most conventional app out there, but it's definitely one you should try out. Start with a list. Workflowy. Workflowy lets you create a system that is extremely complicated or extremely simple. There's a bit of a learning curve, as you won't find an elaborate way to mark off your completed tasks, but the app includes many of the features that you're likely in need of. Google Tasks. Source: Jeremy Johnson, Android C. Neutral. We really want to love Google Tasks, but the truth is that Google has left it behind. If you live with a Gmail tab open in Chrome all day, then Tasks is just fine, but if you want to have a dedicated tab for Tasks, then you have to rely on something like Tasks Board or the full screen for Tasks Chrome extension. But even then, the Tasks integration with the rest of Google's services is what makes it an appealing option. It's not too dissimilar to how Keep works, as you can quickly add tasks from Gmail, or creating a task in Google Calendar automatically adds it to your tasks list. While Keep is better in just about every other way, that's the point. Tasks is just for those who want to have a list of things that need to be completed, along with some subtasks on a due date. Anything more than that, and you're going to be disappointed in what Tasks actually offers. Bare bones. Google Tasks. In 2018, Google revamped its task management application with the new Google Tasks. This app integrates with all of your Google services, making it easy to quickly add a task directly from an email. If you're a G Suite customer, Tasks is already available, and you can collaborate without downloading another feature comparison chart. Source: Andrew Myrick, Android Central. It can be tough to know what app or service can handle everything you need. Therefore, we have compiled a chart for all of the top features for each app and whether these are capable of taking care of what you need or not. Some are available for free, while others require you to sign up for a premium or pro. Features: Todoist, Google Keep, Microsoft To Do, TickTick, Google Tasks, Any.do, Trello, Remember the Milk, Workflowy. Collaboration: checkmark, 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 no entry, checkmark, 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 checkmark. Tags: premium, checkmark, 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 checkmark. Calendar sync, premium, checkmark, no entry, checkmark, 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 no entry. File attachments, premium, checkmark, 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 no entry, checkmark, checkmark, no entry, checkmark. Smart lists, checkmark, no entry, checkmark, checkmark, limited, checkmark, no entry, checkmark, no entry. Widgets, checkmark, 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 premium, checkmark, checkmark, limited, pro, no entry. Natural language parsing, checkmark, no entry, checkmark, checkmark, no entry, no entry, no entry, checkmark, limited. Repeatable tasks, checkmark, 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 no entry. Reminders, premium, checkmark, 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 pro, checkmark. Smart assistant support, checkmark, 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 checkmark with IFTTT, checkmark with IFTTT. Folders, groups, checkmark, 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 premium, checkmark. Subtasks, checkmark, 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 pro, checkmark. Price: year free, $36 free, 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 $28 free, free, $36 free, free, $40 free, $49. Find the system that works for you. Source: Andrew Myrick, Android Central. There are plenty of apps out there that can help keep you on track with your to-do list. Not all of them are created equal, though, and this was a collection of the best to-do apps available on Android. Each one has its pros and cons, but there is an app out there for everyone. You'll need a to-do app to be able to stand up to whatever you need it to, and there's no better option than Todoist. The app works across just about every device available and can be customized to be as simple or complex as you'll need. Plus, you can get a bit done with the free plan before needing to bump up to Todoist Premium. If you don't care about third-party options and trust what Google is doing with its apps, then you can't miss out on Google Keep. As expected, there's assistant integration, but there's so much more than that. Keep makes it easy to dump everything out of your head, including tasks, lists, general ideas, and much more. You can then keep those items organized by color or with labels so that you know where to find what you need at a moment's notice. We may earn a commission for purchases using our links. Learn more